$1. Trash. $9. Mint. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best and the worst 4-piece snap ring plier set that Harbor Freight has to offer. In this video, we're going to talk about why these Pittsburgh 4-piece plier sets are so bad, and they are bad, and why this 4-piece Icon set is the best that Harbor Freight has to offer. Let's get into it. So this video ends on a good note. Let's talk about the worst 4-piece snap ring plier set that Harbor Freight has to offer. The worst set is this Pittsburgh 4-in-1 snap ring plier set. The heads is convertible, which means you can swap them from one side to the other. And then you have the 3 heads that it comes with for a total of 4. The price on this one was $5, which means that each head, being a different plier, would be about $1 a piece. Now, why is this one so bad? Well, first of all, it's just by pure design. The way the heads are locked in to the pliers is through this pin here. And on the back of this pin, you have this locking piece right here and the spring. This spring holds the head on. When you're using the snap ring plier set, no matter which head you have on it, because it floats on these pins, you can see there that it actually tries to move off of the pins as you put it into whatever position you're trying to use it. Now look, you might be thinking, if these things are so garbage, then why'd you even buy them in the first place? Well, that's because I didn't know how much I would actually use them. And if you do your own maintenance, you're going to find out that you're going to use them a lot more than what you thought. Now I have this one set up for an external snap ring. Ideally, this would be good if you could go to internal snap ring. So let's go ahead and swap it over, and I'll show you how cumbersome it is just to swap it from an external to an internal. And we're back. So now we got these Pittsburgh snap ring pliers set up for internal snap rings. As you saw from the video, all we have to do is move it from one side to the other using this terrible, cumbersome system. And now we're set up for internal snap rings. So do they work? Well, we have an internal snap ring right here. If we put the snap rings into the holes and compress it, that tends to happen a lot. Try again. Let's try number 2. Get it set up in there, and yes, they do compress. However, as you saw the internal snap ring come flying off there, normally it's when you're trying to put these in to the little holes, this piece, the convertible head, there's a lot of slop in it. And so it's difficult to get these lined up to where they will be in the holes that you're trying to compress. Look, there's an old saying, time is money. Whereas these saved me money at the register, they did not save me time when I went to use them. So I decided to get rid of this garbage and replace them. So to replace them, I actually went all in on snap ring pliers. Went to Harbor Freight and I bought this 4-piece set from Icon. This is a 4-piece snap ring plier set. Let's get inside and check it out. Here we are with the Icon 4-piece snap ring plier set. Now, can we just take a minute to at least appreciate Icon's packaging? Whether or not you like their products, they do put a lot of detail into their packaging. This is a nice hard case, and even the buckles have the icon. So we get this thing open, and as you can see, 4 separate pliers. Now first let's talk about the price. I believe at retail, the price for these were, I had to check, I think it's $45.
I got it. Yes, $45.
Yeah, $45.
I just said that.
But if you've been around the channel long enough, you know that we try and stick away from retail prices here. We like to buy tools at the best prices that we can. And so, of course, I am an ITC member, and I use my 20% off coupon. Now, where these were $45, I'd have to do some math here.
Nope, gonna need the calculator. 45 times 20%, you get 9. 45 minus 9, 36.
Maybe 36?
Again, just said that.
Okay, 36. So at $36, that would make each one of these pliers $9 a piece. Now let's talk about the pliers. You have your internal and external straights, your internal and external bent at a 90. All 4 tips are .047. And one thing I haven't figured out is this little plastic piece right here that's got a little storage area. What I'm assuming it's for is if you break one of these little tips off, is that you can take the tips, hold it in there. You have to collect all the pliers, put them back in here, and then take all these back to the store. Because you cannot just replace one single plier. Now, if you didn't know that, that's because you didn't watch this video. Not this video, but this video. And in this video, I talked to you about Harbor Freight's replacement parts list, a list that you can go on and you can find any type of replacement tool or replacement part for a tool that you have bought and broke, and you can call and order that part, and then if they have it in stock, they can ship it to you. You have to go check it out because I also talk about what's going on with Harbor Freight in the future to give us a better shopping experience at Harbor Freight online. Now, when you're there, please make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, or you can do that here too. Guy really needs it. Let's get back to the video. So getting back into the snap ring pliers, let's compare the Icon to the Pittsburgh. So your clear difference is just going to be by design. Whereas your Icon is forged together in some sort of way, obviously no convertible heads. The benefit that you're going to have with the Icon ones is that if you're limited on space, you're going to want to go this route instead of this route, obviously. Now, for functionality, you can see that the Icon, it's angled a little bit different than, say, your Pittsburgh is. And that's just so it can help grab onto whatever snap ring circlip that you're working with here. And you can see there that it works just fine. Now, let's say you're in a situation and you've got your internal snap ring pliers, but you got this situation. Now you went to a job and you need to do an external snap ring. Well, I'm going to save you a whole minute, if not 2 here, and say, don't worry about the Pittsburgh ones. If you get the Icons, all you got to do is walk over to the toolbox and you're set up. And then there you go. So, my final thoughts on the Icon 4-piece snap ring plier set. They are the best bang for your buck 4-piece snap ring plier set that Harbor Freight sells. I like the plastic dipped handle. I like that it's forged and that the tips are non-replaceable. Harbor Freight does sell other 4-piece snap ring plier sets. Quinn has some. The tips are replaceable. Not only at Harbor Freight, but there are several other companies out there that have all different kinds of snap ring plier sets that you can buy one pair of pliers and they fit a whole bunch of different varieties of snap rings. Now, those are all dependent on you keeping up with those small pieces that it comes with. And my thought process is, if there is pieces to a plier that if I lose, deems the plier non-functionable, then I don't want to spend my money on those pliers. I like being able just to grab different pliers for different applications. Now, what if you end up in a situation to where you have larger snap rings? If you remember, these are all 0.047. Well, that'll be for another video. You have to stick around on the channel and find out. I hope everybody has a good day. I'm Buddy. This is 2 Alpha Tools. Bye for now.